Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here. Time for another Patreon sponsored blind reaction. And this one comes to you courtesy of Ace Attorney Fan 621, who has requested that I react to a video called Mock the Emblem by BLAZINKNIGHT. So yeah, this is going to be Fire Emblem related, judging by the thumbnail, and that has me pretty excited because I'm just a really big fan of the series, and have been for a long time. So, yeah, definitely up for some more Fire Emblem related content, and I guess we're mocking it, which I don't know about that, but I mean, there definitely are aspects of the game that you could make fun of that definitely deserve that a little bit. But yeah, I'm interested to see what this is going to be. So let's go ahead and get it started. And here we go.
I felt like doing something a bit different.
Okay, fair enough. Cool art. Blazing Knight.
Now we come to our final quickfire round called Scenes We'd Like to See. This is for everyone.
Okay.
So if you make your way over to the performance area, please. I'll call out ideas for scenarios we'd love to see, and the performers come in with their suggestions.
Which game is
here we go.
this?
The first subject is unsettling things to hear in the White House.
Oh.
Who's the president here, me or you? It's me. Shit!
Things you shouldn't say to the Queen on being given your honor.
Ma'am, you have no idea how much pussy this is going to get me.
Wow.
Things a Wimbledon commentator would never say.
Well, there is Sharapova, and I'm sure,
Lynn?
like me, you long to have those long, moist Russian legs wrapped around your face.
In the women's game, why does the pretty one
Oh,
always lose
Camilla.
to the moose?
What the voices in Prince Charles's head are saying.
Okay.
So what if she's your mother? Just press the pillow over her face and count to 100.
Inappropriate things to say on winning Wimbledon.
Thanks very much, but I've actually come here to talk to you about Jesus.
Of course. Libra.
To be honest,
Yeah.
I only won because I'm pissed.
Wow.
Wrong things to say on your first day in the army.
When they said it was going to be just like the movies, I didn't realize they meant Brokeback Mountain.
I beg your pardon. Drop and give me 20, please.
Ill-advised things for a Lib Dem leadership candidate to say.
Oh, I tell you, the best thing about being a Liberal Democrat, the bitches.
Wow.
Cliffhanger lines from a political soap opera.
I'm John F. Kennedy. I've been in the shower. Did I miss anything? The irony won't be lost on you here, President Schwarzenegger.
Oh.
I'm from the future, and I'm here to stop you from destroying the world.
Are you trying to seduce me, Lady Thatcher?
Words you'd never hear from a newsreader.
The two youths convicted this morning got what they deserve.
Not things to say at Prime Minister's question.
Yeah, probably not.
Could I ask the Prime Minister, when are you going to retire, you bastard?
Unlikely things to hear at the Oscars.
Thank you. I wasn't even in that one.
Wow.
What you don't
No,
want
I-
to hear in an NHS hospital.
The face transplant's gone well. I think you look better as a black man.
Commercials that
Okay.
never made it to air.
The Indonesian children who made these trainers know that if they miss a single stitch, their family will be beaten with sticks.
Oh, God.
TU quality.
Oh, whoa.
My skin.
Some interesting
your
art.
Flaking scalp. You disgust me.
What you don't want to hear a Prime Minister say.
Oh my God, first celeb Big Brother, and now this!
Get me an 18-inch knife and a
This is very
I'm
British.
sorting this Iraq
Whatever
shit
it
out.
is. Wow.
Unsettling things to hear from the cockpit of a plane.
Thank God we're flying. I'm too pissed to drive.
Exam questions that were rejected.
If the world is heating up at 2 degrees per decade, what is the point of anything?
Oh.
Sex education practical. Report to me in the station.
Oh.
Unhelpful things to say in a crisis.
I know. Why don't we get the UN involved?
Statistically speaking, of course, in these circumstances, most of us will die.
I know this is probably the wrong time, but I've got an erection.
Women and children first,
Oh.
then I'll shag the
Especially
men and the
Tharja.
animals.
Wow.
Things to say in court.
If stabbing a man makes me guilty, I'm guilty.
I would like to
They're
present
choosing the
my
characters well
defense
for these lines.
through the medium of dance.
Oh.
That child is sexy.
Things a sports commentator would never say.
I can't be the only person to wonder what it would be like to shag this gymnast.
Yeah?
Just reading through the names of this Chinese team is making me feel hungry.
Wow.
TV shows that never
Effie.
made it to air.
I'm Wayne Rooney, and welcome to Granny's Do the Filthiest Things.
Things you wouldn't hear on a driving test.
OK, when I give you the signal, I want you to wind the window down and call the cyclist a wanker.
Oh.
Guess I had it coming.
Aw.
Well, if she doesn't get up, you've definitely failed.
On my signal, I want you to mount the pavement and kill my ex-wife.
The Queen didn't say in her Christmas message.
It's been good to spend some time with my family. And Harry.
Wow.
I've had a few medical problems this year. I'm now so old that my pussy is haunted.
Bad things for a teacher to say.
You know the rules, Thomas. If you forget your PE kit, I take the lesson in my pants.
I don't know the answer, Watkins. I just do this job for the holidays.
Unlikely excerpts from a nature documentary.
This beautiful hummingbird is no match for my squash racket.
And I'm having to whisper because this bear has got me in a headlock.
Don't think that's a bear.
Bad things to
but
say at the
close
opening
enough.
of the new Wembley Stadium.
Due to a double booking, England's first match is against Simply Red.
Oh.
And all for the same price as building a rope ladder
Yeah.
between the Earth and Jupiter.
The worst thing your new neighbour
That's why you
can
buy
say.
them when they come out.
What day do the bins go out round here? My wife's body's starting to stink.
I can see you
Oh.
when you sleep.
Tharja.
Here at Wimbledon.
Best girl.
Well, this crowd have really taken this young Serbian girl to their hearts. They obviously don't know her father's a war criminal.
Would the working class family on Henman Hill kindly leave? Putting the middle classes off their strawberries, you know who you are, you filthy mudbloods.
Wow.
The dog has run onto the court and it's beaten Tim Henman.
Oh, my goodness, that's a double fault. One for being a woman, the other for being German.
Oh.
What a newsreader would never say.
No Germans.
The football scores now, so you might want to look away if you're a woman or a gay. News just in. I'm HIV positive.
The worst thing to hear.
Nice art there. I saw that.
The plane's about to land in Glasgow. Passengers are reminded to set their watches back 25 years.
Unlikely lines from the final Harry Potter.
Oh.
Okay, Hermione, said Harry, unbuttoning his zip. I'll show you a really magic one.
Sorry, Harry. I'm having a baby, and it's yours.
Oh.
Said Professor McGonagall.
Then Harry said something, Hermione said something. Oh, who cares? I'm minted.
Bad ways for Gordon Brown to address the nation.
The economy is in ruins. I blame the previous Chancellor.
You thought Tony Blair was a Watch this.
Unlikely lines to hear on a science program.
And as the mighty lion shakes the life out of this tiny gazelle, I feel strangely horny.
Well, that test was conclusive. Cats have one life.
Wow.
Unlikely lines to hear in a TV show.
And now the Antiques Roadshow. This program contains scenes of tedious dullness right from the start.
And now over to Kate Humble, who's going to kick the face off a badger.
Unlikely things to hear in the House of Lords.
Would anyone like to swap a
See,
Space Raiders
House of
for
Lords.
Derry Dunkables?
I used to be a lord, but after the operation, I'm a lady.
Oh.
Bad things to hear in America.
Oh, hi. I've got a hobby farm. Would you like me to tell you all about it for the next 9 hours?
The worst person to be married to.
I love you lots. Oh, let's see what Mr. Tiddles thinks of you. What do you think? Die, babe! He's my dad. We do everything together.
Oh.
You want me to put my dingaling into your fairy cave? Are you mad, woman?
The worst thing to say when running for US president.
I intend to withdraw from Iraq and invade some real pussies like Spain.
Unlikely small ads.
Erectile problems? Ha 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 ha. Would you like no strings attached sex? Contact my whore of an ex-wife.
Worried about hair loss? You bald bastard.
What a news reporter would never say.
Reports of a mystery man loitering in the area turned out to be me.
Okay.
News just in. Go to a break, your wife's been hit by a truck. Even amidst the devastation of this earthquake, there are still stories of hope. I found a man's wallet.
Wow.
And I can't help thinking that if my country was gripped by famine, I just move.
Unlikely letters to be read out on points of view.
Dear points of view, I would like to complain about the weird voice you're reading out my letter in.
Dear BBC, well, it's now 30 years down the line, and I'm no closer to owning a robotic housemaid. Tomorrow's world, tomorrow's horseshit, more like.
The other night, I watched Nigella Lawson and picked up a couple of good tips on baking bread. In the process, I just about ripped my cock off.
Things for a royal correspondent to say.
There we see Prince Philip going over to talk to a man from China. This should be interesting.
What a rugby commentator would never say.
And that is a massive tackle!
I wish mine was like that.
Thick muscular necks, broken noses, and powerful thighs. The rugby wives are minging.
Bad things for a by-election candidate to say.
I would like to kiss your baby, but we don't want to go down that road again.
I am the perfect candidate. This is an election, and I am bi.
If elected, living standards will go up. For me and my wife.
Unnerving things to hear during a medical examination.
Yes, I'll be operating. Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
You'll live for about a week.
Well, there's good news and bad news. But don't worry, I can give the good news to your widow.
Oh.
This is one of the healthiest x-rays I've ever seen. But if we compare that with yours...
Wow!
You have the body of someone half your age, growing inside your womb.
Oh.
Lines you wouldn't hear in a superhero movie.
No, they call me Catwoman because I can lick my own arse. What's that, Joker? You'll be back. Somehow I don't think you will be.
Unlikely letters for an agony aunt to receive.
Dear bitch, I have trouble making friends. What are you going to do about it?
I have been saving up for a sex change.
Oh.
I don't care what my wife says. She is going to have it.
My husband and I are 82, and he has recently lost interest in sex. Thank God.
Bad things to hear on opening the door in the middle of the night.
I saw a peeping Tom in your garden, but I warned him. This is my patch.
Wow.
Hello, I'm afraid my cock is stuck in your letterbox.
I'm afraid your husband's been murdered. Could I borrow a shovel?
Bad things to say at a job interview.
Right, I hope we can all be professional about the fact that I've just split up with all three of you.
Sum myself up in 3 words. I suppose it would have to be killer alien vagina. 9 till 5, 9 till 5, my medication wears off at 3.
Things you wouldn't hear on Songs of Praise.
Hello, Canterbury, let's make some fucking noise!
Christians in one corner, Muslims in the other. Let's get ready.
Yeah.
Things you wouldn't hear at the Olympics.
Cute.
Oh my God, things are really exciting here at the sailing.
And coming up, your chance to watch teenagers in leotards without feeling
bad. Things you wouldn't hear in a war film.
Why are we speaking English?
Wow.
Terribly sorry, Sergeant. It's just that when you said let's all band together and take Jerry from behind...
Anyone else embarrassed that we've all turned up in the same outfit?
There's only one way to settle this war, through the medium of dance.
Questions that were rejected from this year's exams.
Amy is 16. At least she said she was. How much trouble are you in?
Greetings cards.
Congratulations, you're 18 on a list of 20 people I'm going to kill.
Oh.
My heart goes out in sympathy. I know your life is torn. I can't believe your dear, sweet mum caught you watching all that porn.
Things you didn't hear at the Olympics.
I am the little girl from the opening ceremony. This is my real voice.
That gymnast is so supple. If my wife could do that, we'd still be together.
Oh, let's look at the clock. It's more interesting than the show jumping.
Things you wouldn't hear on the radio.
Here on Traffic Watch, we're predicting long delays on the M4, where I'm about to hit my ex-wife's car with this helicopter.
Good morning, this is Breakfast with Tony Blackburn. I'm not actually on the radio, I've broken into your kitchen. Do you want toast?
Well, you've certainly stumped the Gardener's Question Time panel. None of us know how to bring a fox to orgasm.
Fire Emblem really has a character for everything.
Cromwell Road on Tuesday night. Please get in touch, because I'm keen to silence any witnesses. Are you struggling to get out of the bath? It's pretty much game over for you then.
Unlikely things to hear on Question Time.
Allow me to answer your question with a question. Why don't you fuck off?
Wow.
A good question there. Is the BBC dumbing down? What do you think, Barry Chuckle?
So, good question. Gordon Brown, why don't you shove your tax increases up your arse?
Is Britain becoming more misogynist? Let's ask this bitch.
Lucky lines from a TV detective show.
It was simple. I just Googled who'd done it.
So what can we tell from these bite marks on the breasts? We can tell that I shouldn't be left alone with a body.
Well, that was certainly a thing, but at the very least, I hope you all enjoyed it. This video is more of a one-off just because I felt the need to mix things up a bit, but I'd all like to hear your thoughts on it, and if you really enjoyed it, who knows, I might make another one of these. Also, please don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe and click that bell to stay notified, follow me on Twitter, and if you want to go the extra mile, Patreon as well. Speaking of which, I'd like to take this time to say a huge thank you to all my wonderful patrons who help support my channel. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, I love you all. And shoutouts go to Nate Perkins, Chaos Sableye, Karen Cloudhurry, Samuel Line, Justin Konovich, Vanessa Westfall, Vincent Clark, Midnight Castle, Patanko Fan 32, Maggie Fall, Almond, Tivis James Little 4, Jeremy Redinger, The Main Idea, Perfect Oblivion, and Feralin8 392. Thank you all so much. You people are the absolute best. I love you. Anyway, that's it from me. I'll see you all next time.
Okay, well that was fun. I mean, wasn't really sure what to expect going into that, but yeah, obviously it's some clips from some British show set to Fire Emblem, and it was pretty pretty well done, I think. I mean, they really do have Fire Emblem characters that fit pretty much anything you could come up with. I mean, there's so many games and so many different characters that you can always find like the perfect one, and they certainly did, I think. And yeah, it was cool. Yeah, that was and I mean, just the audio, I mean, I never heard any of it before, and it was pretty funny for the most part. I mean, a lot of, it's pretty rapid fire, so I think I probably missed some jokes, but others, yeah, definitely had me laughing quite a bit, and then adding the Fire Emblem on top of that just made it better, I think. And yeah, it was good. So there we go. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the reaction. Let me know if you did, and see you in the next one.